What kind of man will marry Princess Leonor? Royal predictions revealed. The world already knows her title, Princess Leonor of Spain, the future queen, the symbol of a new generation of royalty. But behind the crown, behind the carefully rehearsed appearances and diplomatic smiles, lies a question that fascinates millions. What kind of man will one day stand beside her? What kind of man will marry the young woman destined to lead Spain into a new era? Everyone expects the answer to be simple: a prince, perhaps, from a noble house, chosen by tradition and diplomacy. But here's the surprise: the next great royal love story may not follow the path anyone expects. Leonor is not a princess of old, she was raised for modern times. And that means her future husband, whoever he may be, must be something the monarchy has rarely seen before, not just royal, but real. So, what kind of man could possibly capture her heart, earn her trust, and share her destiny as Spain's future king consort? To understand that, we must first understand who Leonor truly is, not just as a princess, but as a person. Born on October 31, 2005, to King Felipe VI and Queen Letizia, Leonor grew up watching two worlds collide: the disciplined, centuries-old structure of monarchy, and the modern, media-driven world of today. She has been trained in diplomacy, educated across Europe, and molded to lead a nation. But beneath her royal discipline is a young woman with independence, intelligence, and a quiet sense of determination. She is not the kind of future queen who will be told who to love. And that changes everything. Let's start with what's certain: Leonor's husband will have to carry more than a title. He must carry the weight of expectation, the scrutiny of millions, and the pressure of history itself. The Spanish monarchy, still rebuilding its image after years of political turbulence and public skepticism, depends heavily on Leonor's strength and stability. The man beside her will not only be her partner in love but her partner in leadership. He must be resilient, loyal, and deeply understanding of royal life, yet confident enough to exist within her shadow. That, perhaps, is the hardest part. Few men can truly handle being married to a queen, especially one as admired and powerful as Princess Leonor will become. The world has seen similar stories before. Think of Prince Daniel of Sweden, once a commoner and personal trainer, now a beloved royal consort. Or Prince Philip, whose strength and humor helped Queen Elizabeth rule for 7 decades. Each man had to redefine what it meant to love a queen, to be strong enough to stand beside her without overshadowing her. Leonor's future husband must do the same, and perhaps, even more. There are whispers within royal circles about who he could be. Some speculate that her connection with Prince Christian of Denmark has evolved beyond friendship. After all, their public interactions have always been warm, even affectionate, small smiles exchanged during royal gatherings, the unspoken ease between two heirs who understand the same pressures. A union between Spain and Denmark would strengthen European alliances and mirror the romantic, fairy tale stories that once defined royal Europe. But others argue that Leonor's heart may lie elsewhere, perhaps with someone far removed from royal life. Much like her mother, Queen Letizia, who once worked as a journalist before marrying King Felipe, Leonor could follow her heart rather than political tradition. Could her future husband be a scholar, a soldier, or even someone she met during her studies abroad? Her time at UWC Atlantic College in Wales exposed her to a world beyond royal walls. Surrounded by students from diverse backgrounds, Leonor experienced a glimpse of normal life, friendships, freedom, and emotional growth. Those who know her say she values integrity and intelligence above status. She seeks authenticity in a world built on appearances. That, more than anything, may define her choice in love. Royal observers believe that Leonor's future husband will need 3 key traits: emotional strength, discretion, and purpose. Emotional strength, because life beside a future queen is not for the faint-hearted. Every gesture, every glance, every word will be examined by the press. Discretion, because privacy will be their greatest luxury. And purpose, because Leonor will not stand beside a man who lacks ambition. He must have a life, a passion, and a sense of mission that complements hers. If we look at her father, King Felipe, we see the same pattern. Felipe married Letizia not for her pedigree but for her intellect, independence, and sense of conviction. Together, they modernized the Spanish monarchy, transforming it into something more human, more relatable. Leonor, in her own way, is set to continue that legacy, with a man who shares her courage, not just her title. But the question remains, when will we know? When will this mysterious figure step into the light and claim his place beside Spain's future queen? Royal insiders suggest that Leonor's romantic life is being guarded with exceptional secrecy. Unlike other young royals who have openly dated or attended events with potential partners, Leonor has maintained strict privacy. Every detail is controlled, every rumor unconfirmed. This silence is deliberate, a sign of maturity and protection. She understands that her future engagement will not just be a personal announcement but a matter of national significance. And yet, the world is waiting. Across social media, speculation grows louder with every appearance she makes. Analysts dissect her body language, jewelry choices, even her travel patterns, searching for clues. Has she been quietly seeing someone? Is there already a chosen match waiting behind palace doors? What makes this story so compelling is that no one truly knows, and that mystery has only deepened the fascination surrounding her. But let's imagine, for a moment, what her engagement might look like. It would likely be formal, dignified, and deeply symbolic, announced first to the Spanish people, framed as both a personal and national milestone. The palace would emphasize her autonomy, highlighting that this is her choice, made from love, not duty. And when she steps forward beside her chosen partner, the world will see not just a couple, but the embodiment of modern monarchy, tradition blended with progress. That moment will redefine what it means to be royal in the 21st century. Because Leonor's choice in love will speak volumes about the kind of queen she intends to be. If she chooses a prince, it will symbolize continuity, heritage, and diplomatic strength. If she chooses someone from outside the royal circle, it will symbolize change, a monarchy reborn through authenticity and personal conviction. Either way, it will be historic. And that's what makes her story so powerful. Princess Leonor stands at the intersection of past and future, tradition and individuality. Her life reflects the balance between crown and conscience. The man who marries her will not simply gain a title, he will take on a destiny intertwined with hers, one that will shape Spain's future for decades to come. So what kind of man will marry Princess Leonor? He will be someone who understands that love, at its core, is service, to one another, to family, to country. Someone strong enough to stand behind a queen and wise enough to let her shine. Someone who will see beyond the glitter of the crown and embrace the woman beneath it, compassionate, intelligent, and courageous. And when that day comes, when the world finally sees them together, it won't just be a royal romance. It will be a story of evolution. A love that redefines royalty for a new generation. A love that proves that even behind centuries of duty, the heart still leads. Princess Leonor's story is still being written. But one thing is certain, the man who wins her heart will not only share her crown. He will share her destiny. And in doing so, he will help shape the future of Spain, one heartbeat at a time.